Brushstrokes of Hope, a lonely beginning where hearts echoed in empty halls. In the heart of a quiet Mexican village, where time seemed to hang heavy like the evening mist, there existed a tale of pitiful beginnings. It was here, in a modest house that stood as a silent witness to the passage of sorrow, that Maria's journey began. Her first cries echoed through the halls, as if seeking the warmth of her parents' embrace, but found only the cold embrace of an empty room. Fate had been unkind, for Maria's parents, who once whispered lullabies and shared dreams of a brighter future, had been stolen by the cruel hands of destiny. The house, once filled with laughter and love, had now become a silent monument to loss. The walls whispered of memories that seemed to linger, like forgotten melodies, fading with each passing day. For Maria, who was but a helpless babe when the world took her parents away, this house was both her sanctuary and her cage. Her grandparents, the sole keepers of her fate, had hearts that had long since forgotten how to love her. Their indifference was a heavy shroud that veiled the hope in her eyes. And so, she began her life in the shadows, a solitary figure seeking solace in the corners of the house where her imagination danced with the ghosts of happier times. The world outside held no appeal, for the village was a constant reminder of the family she had lost. In that lonely beginning, the canvas of her life remained empty, waiting for the strokes of color that would one day fill it with the vibrant hues of her dreams. Maria's story was a tale of emptiness, longing, and a yearning to find her place in a world that had seemed to forget her. The Pallet of Imagination. Nurturing dreams through the vibrant colors of creativity. As Maria continued to live in her grandparents' shadow, her creative spirit became her refuge from the world's harsh realities. Her small storage room transformed into an enchanting sanctuary. Within its walls, she discovered treasures that ignited her imagination. One day, while rummaging through old family belongings, Maria stumbled upon a tattered diary once owned by her mother. Its pages were filled with sketches, color swatches, and notes about art. It was a glimpse into her mother's artistic world, a world that had been shrouded in tragedy. Tears welled up in Maria's eyes as she read her mother's heartfelt entries, the ink blurred by the past. The diary contained not only the colors that had once brought joy to her mother's life, but also the pain and sorrow she had endured. In her sketches and notes, Maria found her mother's unspoken words, the longing to escape from the tragedy that had befallen their family. It was within the pages of that diary that Maria discovered her first color palette. Each shade was a testament to her mother's resilience, a tapestry of emotions, ranging from the deep blues of sorrow to the vibrant reds of hope. As Maria touched her mother's sketches, she felt an unspoken connection, a bridge between two souls separated by time and tragedy. The small storage room that had once been Maria's refuge now echoed with the whispers of the past and the promise of the future. With her mother's color palette in hand, Maria began to paint her own world, infusing it with the rich tapestry of emotions she had inherited. And in the strokes of her brush, amidst the vivid hues of her canvas, Maria found solace, healing, and the strength to navigate the challenging path ahead. Her art was not merely a means of self-expression, it was a lifeline, guiding her through the drama and sadness of life toward the brighter chapters yet to be written. He dawn of technology, crafting dreams with determination when all she had was willpower. Maria's journey was a demonstration to the indomitable human spirit. With little more than willpower and an unshakable determination to chase her dreams, she faced the daunting world of technology with unwavering resolve. The road to discovery was filled with obstacles. She had no access to modern devices, no computer, and no smartphone of her own. It was a world of pixels and connectivity that seemed light years away from her small village. Yet, with nothing but a dream, Maria was determined to find a way. One fateful day, the village's annual technology fair arrived. It was an event that drew crowds from all around, showcasing the latest gadgets and devices. Maria, with no resources at her disposal, decided to embark on a quest of her own. She attended the fair, not as an observer, but as a participant in the school's tech competition. Her entry was a testament to her resourcefulness, imagination, and the limitless possibilities that resided in her heart. Despite the odds stacked against her, Maria's entry turned heads, sparking curiosity and admiration among the fair's visitors. It was a moment that defined her relentless spirit. In the face of adversity, she had harnessed the power of determination and creativity to step into the digital age. Maria's journey wasn't just about technology. It was a metaphor for the heights that can be reached when one refuses to let circumstances define their dreams. Her path was a beacon of hope for those who believed that with the strength of their willpower, they too could craft their dreams. No matter how insurmountable the challenges, a roller coaster of emotions navigating the canvas of life with every color of feeling. As Maria shared her art with the world, a whirlwind of emotions enveloped her. Fear and self-doubt gripped her, and there were moments of sorrow when she longed for the family she had lost. She encountered ignorance and indifference from some, but she pressed on, her spirit unbroken. Maria's life had always been a canvas painted with the rich hues of emotion. Every stroke she made, every challenge she faced was a brush dipped in the vast palette of her feelings. As she continued her journey, Maria discovered that the world of art and determination was not without its emotional complexities. Her path was indeed a roller coaster of emotions, each twist and turn representing a new challenge. The same canvas that had brought her solace also became a mirror to her deepest fears and doubts. With each artwork, she poured her heart and soul into the canvas, making it a reflection of her ever-changing emotional landscape. The excitement of her first recognition in the digital world was soon followed by the fear of being misunderstood or unappreciated. Moments of self-doubt became as common as the strokes of her brush. The sadness of missing her family became intertwined with the joy of discovering her own strength. Through it all, Maria learned that emotions were not just colors to be added to a canvas, but the very essence of the artwork itself. The struggle to find her voice in a world of noise, the sadness of loss, the excitement of recognition, each emotion became a vibrant hue in the masterpiece of her life. This chapter in Maria's journey delves into the emotional landscape she navigated, the highs and lows of her creative endeavor, and how she came to realize that the power of art lay not just in the colors it used, but in the emotions it evoked. It's a testament to the roller coaster that life can be, and the enduring strength one can find through artistic expression and determination. The triumph of resilience, painting the future with courage and conviction. Maria's journey had been a tapestry woven with threads of hope, creativity, determination, and the full spectrum of human emotion. As she reached the pinnacle of her quest, she realized that resilience was the binding force that held her story together. It was in her early years, a lonely girl in a world that often seemed indifferent, that the seed of her creativity was sown. The love of painting, the desire to learn, and the yearning for a brighter tomorrow were the cornerstones of her life. With her newfound connection to the digital world, Maria bridged the gap between her dreams and reality. The roller coaster of emotions that followed was a testament to her strength. She had used every color of feeling to breathe life into her art and to connect with a global audience. Maria's triumph was not just about success in the world of art. It was a triumph over adversity, indifference, and self-doubt. It was a testament to the extraordinary power of resilience, the determination to pursue dreams no matter the obstacles. Her journey spoke of transformation, from a girl born into hardship to a young woman who had painted a life filled with possibilities. In her story, anyone who had ever felt like they were alone in the world, anyone who had battled against fear and self-doubt, could find inspiration. Maria's journey was a vivid reminder that even when the canvas of life seemed blank, the strokes of resilience could turn it into a masterpiece. As she looked back on her journey, Maria saw not just colors and strokes, but the human spirit's triumph over adversity. The brushstrokes of hope had painted a future filled with the vibrant hues of courage and conviction, and it was a future that Maria knew was not just her own. It was an open canvas, an invitation to all to paint their own stories of resilience and triumph. In the end, Maria's journey served as an inspiration to all who read her story, a reminder that, with resilience and unwavering determination, one could paint a future brimming with hope and possibility. Quote of Maria's poetry: Amidst the darkest night, I yearn for your embrace, fingers trace memories, love's sweet, tender grace. In my heart, your absence, like a never-ending song, yet through these tears, my spirit remains strong. This heartfelt 4-line poem is penned by Maria during her moments of sadness and longing for her lost family, and it encapsulates the emotions she experienced on her journey toward success. As we close the final chapter of Maria's journey, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to you, the reader and listener. Your presence in these pages has made her story come alive. With that, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to you, the reader and listener, for embarking on this journey with Maria and for believing in the power of storytelling. Your presence in these pages has brought her story to life, and for that, I am truly thankful. In parting, may you carry Maria's journey with you as a source of inspiration, a reminder that resilience and the pursuit of dreams can light up even the darkest of times. May your own canvas be filled with the most beautiful brushstrokes of hope, and may your journey be as inspiring as Maria's. Thank you.